song on mandolin, what we're going to do is hammer from the 6th to the 7th fret on the 4th string. That's going to give us a D sus2. And actually there's a muted, he just, before he starts, so you do it. And then you hammer in. Okay, and then you do it again. And he just kind of hangs on to this D sus2 while he starts singing. So you just hear him, well, I took a stroll on the old long walk on a day. Then he releases everything, gives it an open kind of string before he hits a form of a G. So this is the only time he really does it in the song, but you can do it when you play a G to add spice. So we're going to be on the 2nd string, 2nd fret, and the 1st string at the 5th fret. Okay, it just adds that higher note there. But normally we'd play a G here. We're just going to take it up to the 5th fret. So that chord is a G add 9, or G 9th. So it adds some spice to it, and then we kind of kick in the song. Now what he does is, this is just like the rest of the song. We're going to play a B minor. This is actually a B minor add 5th and add 7th note to a B minor chord. But anyhow, so we're just on the 4th string, and we're going to play the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st open. And you can actually hammer into it. Then we're going to come to an A, all right? And to me, it sounds like he's playing this A with the rest of the strings open. So that would give you an A sus4. And then to a G and a D, okay? So G, if you're not familiar with that, is 2nd fret, 2nd string, and 1st string, 3rd fret, to a D. Now, I've noticed sometimes he plays a D open, which is similar to A sus4. If you're looking at it, this would be a D sus2. Okay, so anyhow, we got B minor to A sus4, G, and then D. I just tend to play the D because he seemed to do that in early years. So we'll take it from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then the next part, and then we'll come back to a G D when he says, on a fine soft day. Now he's going, and I ask you, friend. So we're going back and forth from G and D. That'll actually happen 3 times. So I ask you, friend, what's a fella to do? Okay, so you can see how that goes. And then we're back to our B minor and so forth. And kind of hit some open strings between. All right, it gives it that sound that he's getting. Okay, so just practice that kind of quick, and if you don't, that's fine too. Okay, for the bridge, we're going to do a half measure of D, and then we're going to do a half measure of G and D together. So it'll be a quarter measure G, quarter measure D, making up a full measure. Then he's a full measure with G, D, A, D, then back to A. Now when he does this A, it sounds to me like he is playing over the 4th and 3rd string. So you want to kind of grab that A rather than an A sus. So after that A, then you're going to end this bridge with a G, A, D. Okay, so I'll play the bridge slow. Forgive my timing. I can't play with the record, otherwise they'll get me for copyright. Stays on the D. We were halfway there when the rain came down. We'll do the melody also that they play in the bridge. I'll teach you those notes. Before we get to that, those are basically all the chords in the song and the structure of the song as far as verses and bridge. The second bridge is different. What he does is he's going to play the D and then the G, D, then the G, D, A, D, then A, and a G, A, D, okay? That will repeat once, okay? So D, G, D, here's the repeat. G, D, A, D, A, then G, A, D. Now the little tag that he puts onto the bridge here after the second repeat just changes the first three chords. We're going to go to a G and hold that for a measure, and then to D and A, okay? So it'll sound like this. And then the rest of it is the same, if you will. We're going to do G, D, A, D, and then back to A, and then G, A, D to end it. So that's how the second bridge goes with the little tag. The last part of the song is basically the bridge repeating without the tag. So when the song ends, he'll say, "Boys ain't seen nothing like a Galway girl," and then you're doing the bridge. Basically, it goes 1.5 or 2.5 times, but there's no tag.